Howdy, y'all. This is my world tour. Here's, that thing. And this is my first base. Also, for context, it's probably been like a year or two since I actually played this. But I just figured it was kind of a waste not to show off what I've done. Wait. Oh gosh. Wait, new crafting. Oh yeah, that's because there was a patch. Crap. I don't remember how to play the game. How do I go to my inventory? Oh, okay, here we go. Okay. Oh yeah, I should probably do this during the day. There we go. Okay. So yeah, I mean, one thing to keep in mind, I have probably removed a lot of stuff from the older bases as I switched to a new base. So yeah, like for example, right here we have my little workshop. I probably had like a lot more stuff in here at the start. And then here we have my, can't go in there, my fireplace, which has the little open air at the top for vents. And down here we've got like my little basement. Is there a light in here? That'd be nice. Wasn't there an item that's like follows you around and lights stuff up? I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, here's the stairs, and then there's like the little workshop, and we got ourselves a little bunker here. And out here we got like, I wonder what that's about. You can see the the little fireplace down there. And we got our fence, the usual. That's about all there is for this base. Now, I want to show my second base, but I don't actually have a teleporter that goes straight there anymore. I used to, but now my central teleportation hub is my third and final. Oh no, phone! Hold on. Welcome back. Where the hell am I? Actually, wait, no, I think this is right. How do I open the map? Sorry, it's been so long since I played this game. Forward. Oh, okay. Yep, here's all my deaths. I guess we look at the map real quick. So, I think my main base is this. Yeah. Here's the little like monoliths with the where you get the god powers. So yeah, that was my starter island. Then I went up north and landed on the coast right here. So yeah, that was my second base out of 3. I guess it's possible I could play this game again someday, because I did always want to make I always wanted to make a castle on top of one of the snowy mountains. Never got around to it. So yeah, unfortunately we're kind of coming at this base from the back side. This is the back of the castle. So let's just go around to the front real quick. Okay, here's how it looks from the side. It's basically just a line, like a straight line. Damn it! Hold up, I gotta. Frick you. Okay. Here's my dock. I think the dock used to be slightly bigger, maybe, but it kind of gets wrecked when I get attacked. As you can see, this big chunk of the rock was taken out by enemies. Let me just show you the view from over here first. Oh, we got a troll. Here's how it looks from this side. Can I just like destroy this guy real quick? Okay, no, not really. Like I said, I don't really remember how to play this game. Okay, so I don't think he can really get to us. Yeah, they kind of just get stuck in the water. That was a really good, like, defensive thing right there. Okay, I'm gonna get away from this a-hole. So, down there was, like, the main room, and then up here was, like, the workshop. And just... Well, the shutters aren't even big enough to cover the whole window, so I don't know why I'm bothering. But yeah, where does this go? New World? Trader. Those are not important. Then we come up here and we got so yeah, here's my like courtyard. And we've got our like ramparts up here. So yeah, this base is really like plain. It's pretty much just a bunch of stone walls, right? It was my like just my second base, you know, thatched roofs and stuff, so it's not really much to it. This was like my original portal room. And then here we've got like the stairwell. And then here was my bedroom. I had my bed right here. And I love this bedroom. It reminds me of Aladdin at the beginning of the first one where he's living in that tower. Aladdin, that is. He's like living in that tower. It reminds me of that. And then this, I think I had portals in here too. I don't know. It's not really anything. And then finally we're at the top where we have the door, and then you can cross over here into this room, which I don't even know. I think there was a bed and portals in here at some point. It's not really anything though. And then we get up to the front, and last but not least, we've got the watchtower. And you've also got the vent here for the fireplace. So yeah, but you know, I'm not really like proud of this base or anything. This was more of just like I guess you would call it a workhorse. Right? It's nothing fancy. And you can see I was mining a lot of stone here. That was mainly for my next base, which is my third and final base. Let me get over there real quick. And we're at my third base. Third and final base. So I just checked my YouTube channel, and it turns out I kind of already showed off everything except this base. I was only like, I don't even think I would call it halfway done. Well, I guess you could call it halfway done, but I added a lot more to it since then. And that wasn't really a base tour. I mean, it was like an hour-long video. Clearly something has gone horribly wrong since the latest patch came out. Okay, just real quick, here's my island. This was my second base up here. This is my starter island, starter continent. And then the island is like right here, kind of between them. And I've even died here 3 times. So yeah, here's this is like where I started. This is the original entryway. And then we come over here. Let's get a nice little peek of my other island. So there's 3 islands here in a triangle. And I built on this one and that one. This one is just a house. Unfortunately, as you can see, I didn't really have enough curtains, and farming those is such a pain. I don't know why everything has to be so annoying to get in this game. Yeah, we got like our little porch. We come over here, we've got our dining room. What happened to that animal head that was there? I think I was having that issue before where animal heads were just like disappearing. Yeah, here's our cool little dining room. I used to have a portal on the end of this, but I changed up where my portals are. Now it's just a nice little spot to chill at. And then we got stairs right here that goes down to our outdoor kitchen. Isn't this so nice? I love this outdoor kitchen. And last but not least, if you come up here, you'll find my master bedroom. And then we got our desk. You come over here, we've got like our wardrobe. And this is like the idea was it's like a bathroom, I guess. You know, we got our tub, our makeup drawer, or whatever, in our closet. So yeah, nice little bedroom here. It's a lot nicer than the second base. We've actually got like real roofing instead of thatch. Got a bonfire. And there's also like down here, I put all these workbenches so I could repair stuff. Oh, there's the boar trophy. Okay. And then down here, you can do some fishing if you want, I guess, or just chill. And then if you want to get back in the house, right here is where you can do it. So yeah, that's the house. Moving on. Oh, I think this goes to that island. You can see the portal right there. But there's nothing over there. I was considering making another bridge over there, but just didn't. Can you dive in this game? I don't think you can, right? This bridge was kind of crazy to build. I had to like build this and then place the pillars under it, like snap. Oh crap! Let me out! Let me out! Oh, there we go. Whew. Almost had my 4th death over here. Bro, let me out. Let me out. Okay. Enough messing around. So yeah, we got our bridge. Goes over to our main castle. Basically the functionality of this castle Well, if you want a lore reason, it's like that's not really safe if we get attacked. But this is. Here we got our cartography table at the bottom of this. Our treasure. This is supposed to be kind of like. How would you describe it? Like, this is like supposed to be like a warehouse, right? Because it's connected to our dock here. So, I wonder if you can see this. Isn't there a way to make a torch? Maybe I'll do that. Okay, I made my torch. And it started raining, so we got some mood for this video. I don't think the torch is really working out very well though. But yeah, you come up here, we got like piles of stuff. Just a little warehouse. We got our like, I think this is, yeah, the stone cutter. Got a little cart here. So yeah, the idea was I was going to put all my treasure right here because it's like this is a secure building and it's right next to the warehouse. And then we come up here, we've got a little balcony here. We've got our portal hub right up here. And come up here and we're on the roof. I think this is actually not helping. I think it's actually harder to see with the torch than without it. Well, maybe not in here. So here we've got a tower. I think the idea here was that this is like a prison, you know? Like some Rumpelstiltskin type-ish. See, we've got like the hay, and then we've got this thing to sow hay into gold or whatever. Yeah, that was the idea behind this. And then, what is next? Okay, this goes out onto the ramparts up here. See, on the. I'm just gonna see if I can sleep through this. Alright, I slept, it's day again. I feel like I didn't quite finish this room. There should be lighting in here at least. But this is one of the last things I made. So yeah, you can go upstairs, you can get onto the ramparts, or you can get up to the second floor of the workshop. Or you can come out here into the courtyard. There's the upper layer we were just at. Here's the courtyard. We've got like a little laundry pool right here if you want to do some laundry. And then if you come over here, we've got, well, I don't know, I think this stone cutter is here just for repairs. And we got some furnaces out here. If you come over here, you can, oh look, free fish, but unfortunately I can't grab it. But yeah, fish just like wash up because the waves come all the way up this high sometimes, especially during a storm. But yeah. And then over here we've got another dock or like a water entrance. And we got a dock out here. Well, actually that isn't a dock, that's a bridge, I think. Food prep. So So we have a little bit of cooking stuff right here, but really if you want to cook, you have to go to the outdoor kitchen on the other island. And then up on the ramparts, here's another prison, some jail cells. Here's kind of like what it looks like from the outside. And here's like a stairwell down to here. So if you come up here, we've got, this is just a little watchtower. Where you can look out on the world. We got a little breakfast nook. And yeah, we can look at anything. There's my tree houses. We'll get to that in a second. Yeah. And here we go. We got our little prison here. And oh yeah, well, I'll show that in a second. I got some more furnaces down there. This is just like the rampart that goes over there. That's where we were before I did that cut. And then I don't think there's really an easy way to get down. Just jump down. Here's the laundry pool we were at. If you come up here, we've got our furnace area, and then over here we've got our bridge. And it's a bridge. This is an island technically. I guess I never really finished this. I don't know if I was planning to build something over here or not. But yeah, you can see the water level rises pretty high sometimes. Here's the base from outside. And then we go in here and we've got the furnaces. Okay, and then this is the workshop. You can see over there, that's the warehouse. So yeah, this was the first thing I built on this island, was this like rounded thing. And this is my storage. I'll just quickly go through this, I guess. Maybe someone's interested in all my crap. Yeah, a lot of rubies. Oh yeah, this is like my treasure. Anyway, we got like all our weapons and stuff on the wall. A little breakfast nook. This isn't supposed to be here, but I just put it there because it's convenient. That bed. You come over here, we got another cute little balcony. You can see our warehouse over there. And you can kind of see the island right there. Here's our obliterator. It sticks out. Got some more weapons on the wall. This is the workshop part of the workshop. And then over here, this is just a little walkway over to our portal room. And yeah, we got our like a workbench over here and everything. So yeah, that's that. And then I suppose the very last thing that we have to look at is the treehouse. Got the sconce on the treehouse. So yeah, basically I have these like, you can see these like iron reinforced beams, and I just stuck those into the tree to make the foundation for this stair thing. get up here, we've got a little breakfast nook if you want to have breakfast up here or whatever. And then here we've got our little lookout. I think I planted that tree because I was watching my old tour and I mentioned that. In my old tour I mentioned that I planted that. Looks nice, doesn't it? And we've got our hot tub if you want to chill. And then why is my health not recovering? I guess because I didn't have any food. And then this is the last part. We got my bedroom up here. And then here's the tree swirling around. Yeah, and that's pretty much the whole tour. I guess we can see the Rumpelstiltskin Tower from here. The warehouse. We've got another little chair to chill at here. Oh look, seagull. Yeah, that is it. That's the tour. I guess we can jump over here and just get a nice view. Here's my lightning rod poking out of the warehouse. You can kind of see like a little bit of an outdoor view. There's kind of like right over there's kind of like a little, I don't know what you would call that, an overhang. That's pretty nice. Yeah, that's it. That is the whole thing. And there's the view of that house over there. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that.